Alright guys, so I want to let you know before you leave this video that you guys should subscribe. Not only should you subscribe, but hit the bell, okay? It sends a notification to your phone or to any of your devices to let you know when I make videos, because you know that sometimes my schedule is kind of hard to follow. So if you hit that bell, it'll let you know when I make videos every time on time. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Destiny here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do somewhat of a drugstore first impression. I did throw in some oldies, but some goodies and some favorites, but majority of this video is first impressions from a really cool new blender that I want you guys to try out to some Neutrogena foundation. I know, Neutrogena. I know! But for years I thought they made black girl foundation, but they didn't. And I just thought that maybe my drugstore didn't. So I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Revitalift. I've really been liking this moisturizer. It's part of my dark spot treatment routine. I have a million little routines and different products that I really like, and I really like this one. Smells great. It gives your skin like a nice luminescence, and I feel like I've been noticing textural differences in my skin, and I've attributed to this and probably my charcoal scrub from Dermalogica. Amazing. I love that stuff. And I've been doing coffee scrubs, and I've also been taking collagen. Okay, so maybe it's not the face cream. So next, I'm going to go in with NYX Pore Filler. I like to always try foundations and different things using a primer because I never like not wear a primer on purpose, and when I do it, I always regret it. And I love pore filler, especially for in the cheek area. Oh my goodness. In case you guys don't know, I'm also filming live for Facebook. I will have my link in the bottom bar if you want to follow me for live videos, but I honestly need to start doing my live videos on my support page. I just have a habit of doing it on my personal page because I have so many active friends here, and they are like longtime friends, so I feel a need to be where my friends are. So, okay. With that being said, go follow my beauty page. So this is, pore filler is not something new to me. I've absolutely been a fan of pore filler, Angel Veil. You guys know that I love NYX primers. So the new things that I'm trying here are some Neutrogena, some Neutrogena foundations. I know that I'm late to this. I know that a million people have probably already done reviews, but it's not over until the Fat Lady Sings, and I'm here to blow the house down. You guys, I have been interested in this since I've seen it, and I seen it a couple months ago. And I've always used Neutrogena products simply because they have that tan powder that I used to use as a under eye setting powder and stuff like that. So I'm really interested in to see how this goes. If you guys are not familiar with my beauty applicator, this is the Gem Blender. It will be available on gemblender.com for pre-order. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'm absolutely in love with this. Like, I probably am going to go into way too much detail, let's be honest. I love this thing. It's so cute and it's so squishy and it smells so good and it's so cute and it's so squishy. Doesn't absorb makeup. We're about to put this on with this. I was thinking maybe I should do it with a traditional beauty applicator, but I said, why not? This thing is the bomb. Right quick, let me shake the foundation up. I've actually had this one sitting here for a minute. You know what? No, let me try with this one. All right, because I love the applicator. I'm looking at it and I don't feel like the undertone is going to be everything I'm looking for. I'm not going to put the applicator onto my face because I don't want to contaminate the whole bottle of foundation if I have germs on my face or whatnot. But I am going to go ahead and apply it to the Gem Blender. And I probably have too much up there for what I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm really nervous, honestly. Since when, Neutrogena? I'm really excited to see what this is like. I've been having this sitting here forever. Okay, let's just go. Okay, let me smell it. Okay, it smells like typical foundation or whatever the case may be. I just wanted to go in and see. Oh, okay. Okay, so the color, I mean, the undertone is not as bad as some drugstore. Like, when people are new to making foundation for darker skin, I always feel like they give this really neutral brown. And I guess I can understand it because somebody warmer could wear this and somebody cooler could wear this. This is definitely the kind of foundation that you would need to use a powder to kind of bring in your edges or whatever the case may be, depending on how it suits you. Now, if it's too light, you're going to have to bring in your edges. If it's too dark, you're going to have to turn up your, like, your center highlight or whatever the case may be, your under eye or whatever like that. It's more neutral, but I would say more on the warm to then cool, but it is definitely more of a neutral. I'm trying to think, whose foundation is this color? I think like old school CoverGirl Sable was this color. So I'm going to just apply a little bit more up here just so you can see exactly what the color is doing and different things like that in a different area of my face. And then you can also see what the Gem Blender is doing, blending it out. Pounce, pounce, pounce. Just really goes in easily. Now, if you like your foundation blend, you can also do that as well. You could stroke down or whatever the case may be. But I prefer a tapping motion, and just so you can see the foundation. It actually blends out really nicely. It won't do much for certain color blemishes because it is lacking that undertone. If it were more cool, it'd probably knock a little. Yeah, actually, this would be a good color for you, Christian, and I'm really surprised. Like, I thought it was going to be one of those foundations that kind of looks dark in the container, and then you go to put it on your face, and it's like, how? What kind of black girl is this color? But this is actually a really good neutral, more toward the warm side foundation. Let's see how buildable it is. I'm going to let this chill out on this side for a second. It's probably light to medium coverage. It says that it has hyaluronic acid. I am using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. Oh, okay, so this is a hydrating tint. For a tint, this is a pretty good coverage. I was going to say for a foundation, it's very light coverage. But this is supposed to be a tint, and it's supposed to moisturize and plump your skin for 24 hours. I have oily skin, so I don't usually... Well, no. See, now moisture is different than like oil, but... It doesn't... Let's see how it does. I'm going to let it sit for a couple seconds. So now I'm going to go into this one. This is the first one that I had. This is Chestnut. These are both chestnuts, and this is Deep 50. So this one is chestnut. I'm going to just, nice liquid. I'm going to go in here and pour some onto the Gem Blender. And, ooh, that's probably too much, but, ooh, I see this has a little bit more undertone and definitely more coverage. Ooh. It's still more on the warm, neutral side. They haven't really committed to an undertone too heavily, which I can understand, especially if I used way too much foundation, which I can definitely understand. You can just go and you can sit it right on its back and then grab something and wipe it off. I can definitely understand that. I can understand doing that. You can see, just wipe it right off. I could understand doing that from a business point of view and not wanting to, get yourself into deep either way. I guess it would, that's why, I guess it would be really hard to kind of do something like that. So let me go ahead and tap this in. Yeah, this one definitely has more undertone. I like the texture of it. It's not bad. I don't know why I thought that it would look different from the bottle to the face. I've had that experience with foundations that look like they're going to fit me, and then I put it on, it's like too gray, or it's just really not my tone. And these are actually really decent. Come up along the hairline. It actually, and this is probably like a medium, starting out as a medium coverage, because as you can see, got some on my brows, but as you can see, it's covered up the few blemishes that I have in the area. Have you ever used black? Of course I've used black opal foundation. I definitely have to go in and do some updates and different things like that. I haven't done one in a while. I don't live, or they don't sell them in like the beauty supply stores in my areas, like, unfortunately. I think I'd probably have to go like to Hollywood or something like that to get it. So yeah, I definitely like this area. This is not bad at all. Okay, so now I want to go in and try, number one, let's try a little bit of, if I can build this up a little bit. Yeah, this is kind of like a light tint kind of situation. It's not really building too much. Look, one side is laid and the other side is like, hey. I need to cut my hair, but I honestly messed up last time. So now I'm like letting my hair grow out because I'm like, don't cut your hair when you're like emotional. Don't do that to yourself. I know I'm saying like a question, but it's not a question. It's definitely a fact. Okay, so for color correction, I am going to go in with my Maybelline Master Camo palette. I absolutely love this. And I need a lot of color correction right now. Like, my bags are bad. Like, I don't know. I just can't sleep. I just be like, no. Like, oh my God. Okay, and I'm going to go in with a trillion. I will have more information in the bottom bar if you want to check this out. Like I said, I have like a little pre-order going for you guys. But I absolutely love how I can get in and do the detail. You can just pat it out, blend. So now I'm going to go in with a tiny bit more and go in this cheek area. I am starving. Absolutely. And it kind of builds okay over the foundation. This is more of a tint, so I'm not really sure how I feel about the layering of it all. And it's not a bad foundation. They don't seem like bad foundations. They're just not what I'm used to as far as the look and the texture. This one is the Healthy Skin Liquid. I'm not sure what kind of finish this is supposed to have. Actually, it doesn't really give you much indication to whether it's supposed to be matte or natural, but I will definitely say that it's definitely more toward a dewy kind of situation. And it's blended really nicely, and it has a really nice coverage and everything like that. I prefer a more matte foundation that has kind of like a finish. I'm very big into Revlon foundations, but these seem pretty decent. I'm going to go ahead and color correct this other eye really quick. I feel like I'm talking to you guys and not YouTube. What do you think about Becca foundation and under eye corrector? I have not tried them, but I know Becca to make quality products. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's cool. I mean, I'll definitely look into trying it. I know I like their highlighters and I like their complexion products and their powders. So I'm like not even sitting up straight. I'm like talking to you guys. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to be filming. I love this color corrector. It definitely works and sets a lot better over here with the heavier coverage kind of foundation. I hope you guys can see and it's not all washed out like it looks. I'm hungry. Yeah, this doesn't look terrible. I don't know. It's not so bad. Cute. My eyes are beat. I look so tired. Wow. I mean, it makes sense. I went to sleep at like 4 or something every day this week because I set a timer on my computer to automatically shut down at 4:15 because I usually automatically shut down at 4:15. I started to get that feeling that makes you feel like, oh my God, I can't focus on anything. I need to stretch. My body is tight. My body is too small for me. And then I just come to the conclusion that I need to lay down. But every day I've been up to shut it down because I'll just stay up. I watched Twilight today. Oh my God, I'm screaming at the accuracy. I've seen all the memes, I've seen clips and pieces. That movie is so strange. Like, I don't know, the character choices are really awkward and like really, really, honey, I was like, this is a little weird flick. I see it, I understand it, but it's definitely weird. I was just like, okay. There's like scenes where they're looking and they're like, I'm just like, what the and then like wind blows and it's just like sparkly lust. It's so weird. I'm like, what is going on? But note how I watched the whole thing and I was just there like, I love the soundtrack. Oh my god. I was there like, oh. But yeah. Do you ever use Abilene to remove makeup and does it work well? Looking like they fucking ain't doing it. Exactly, exactly. But it was interesting, and I kind of get the allure, and it's like all angsty and weird and vampire-y and teenage lusty and oh my god, it don't belong. We love each other so much. We're in love, deathly love. We'll kill each other to be together. Kind of like emo teen. I need love. I'll kill myself without it. I need to belong. I need a lover. Girl, but yeah, okay. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Their first meeting in the cafeteria was so like she looks over her shoulder and she's just like, can't even do it. I was dying in here. Like I should have filmed it. It was so hilarious. Like some of the memes have me like dying inside now. Just the jokes, just hilarious. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in and try these Dream Illuminator sticks. Yes! These got me kind of excited. I can see the illumination. Like so the first one I'm gonna go in with is medium deep simply because it looks like it's my jam. And y'all's. Okay. Looking forward to seeing what this is about. Just blending, blending. If you do have too much on your Trillion or any of your gem products, you can just wipe it off because it's such a habit for me to use way more makeup than I need, and then I just like to turn it, and then you can really come in along the sides of your nose. You can come up under your eye and just to perfection, and then you can blend around your brow, which I usually do to give my brow a highlight but not a sharp defined, I can see where you drew your highlight line. Like it should be like an angelic glow, like you looked your face to the heavens and angel dust fell from the sky and landed around your brows. Pretty much. That's it. I like this. It's giving me glow. It's giving me lots of glow. It's giving me coverage. It's giving me medium coverage. And for it to be all of this right here, this is the Neutrogena. Which one is this? I'm sorry. This is the Hydro Boost. On this side is the Hydro Boost. It's like a tinted kind of situation. So it's not the highest coverage, but my face looks refreshed. It looks clean. I can still see texture and I can still see some imperfections. I did a little bit of color correcting and then I did a little bit of the highlighting. So on this side, I'm going to try, well, the skin color corrector, I definitely can't use. Well, this is this is fonts. This is deep. And it's not too bad, but it's too light for this foundation. But if you are of a darker complexion, but probably a smidge or two lighter than me, like perhaps Krishna, if you're still watching, perhaps something like that would be good. That would be good for you in this skin tone area. Not 100% sure. I could use it as a highlighter. Let me try this over here. I like it gives a glow. As soon as you apply it to your skin, you can see it gives a glow. I haven't tried the L'Oreal Total Coverage. L'Oreal, have I? I don't think I have. I'm gonna have to say no. Well, I mean, I know I haven't tried it, and I don't think I have it. Is it like super new? This foundation, neither of them have any kind of sets. They're both more neutral, warm than anything. This side is definitely medium to full buildable coverage. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin. They're both kind of dewy, naturally kind of situation. Um, I like these. I wouldn't use these as a concealer. Number one, they're creamy. They don't have a set. They're not the richest in undertone themselves either. However, I mean, this can work as a highlight actually pretty well. But it doesn't feel just feeling it doesn't feel like it would last long in the skin. It does have a nice texture and it is mildly pigmented and buildable. I am going to go in and set it and hopefully I'll do updates, guys. I kind of suck at doing the update thing because I go off and I'm in my own world and I forget and it's so late and then I'm so like not even like super conscious or anything like that, but I do like, you know, for my videos to look a certain way when I come back on. Da, 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 da. Um, this is from Maybelline. This is the Dream Brightening Creamy Concealer. I have number 50 and number 60. To set my foundation, I am going to go in with L'Oreal True Match in W10. And I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to lightly pounce it all over my face because it's not really that dark at all. And I'm just going to go in to set all the makeup to see what it looks like. We can go in and add a few more things. I do think that the Neutrogena foundation is a lot better than I suspected. I really expected to open that jar and for it to come out and be gray, for it to be dead cardboard. I really expected it not to do well. I don't know why. I don't know why. Not because they're not a good company, because I love their products and I know people who could wear their products for a long time love their products, but I just didn't think they'd get it right. They didn't do 100%. I will definitely say this is probably like a 6 out of 10. I really feel like although it is a tint, it could use a little bit more coverage. And I feel like it could use a little bit more undertone. You just have to make a few more colors or whatever the case may be. It has a very, very kind of like smooth, silky kind of blend out. Just as you can see, it needs more undertone. It needs to go in some direction. A little bit warmer, a little bit cooler. It doesn't look the worst, but it will take character away from your face. If you don't have powders on the outside of your face and you're darker, it may be a kind of, do you feel well kind of day. I hate people. My makeup sucks. Leave me alone. Oh, I didn't even get to try this one. This is called the Complexion Perfector. This one's really actually kind of warm. And that color is in Deep 50. This actually is not a bad color. Now I'm interested in trying that. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Let's try it on this side. Yeah, this one's kind of warm. Look at that. Okay, and that makes sense that it's the complexion perfector and that it would be a little bit more warm. I don't know if they know that much about dark skin, but has salicylic acid in it and also provides sheer coverage. Well, provides sheer coverage while clearing breakouts. This also feels like it has a little bit of a finish. Probably that good old salicylic acid in there. I like that. I like that feel. I'm not mad at this side of the face. So for my highlight, I'm going to go in with Milani Strobe Kit in Sun Glow. And I'm just going to go in with this Royal Langnickel brush. Absolutely beautiful. I could just sweep it lightly over my lids, all throughout my brow for that healthy, oh my god. Just blend it, flip the brush over, blend those edges out, come inward and sweep outward and down through the forehead, the other brow, sweep it back and forth. Oh, I love this so much. It's really, really finely milled. There are some highlighters, drugstore and high end alike, that will just make your pores scream. And this is just blended just enough to give you pow pow highlight and also keep your pores calm. Hmm, beauty. I love it. I have a Milani setting spray here too that I'm gonna use, honey. Okay. Right here we have Make It Last. Make it last forever. Make It Last setting spray. This is from Milani. This is their prime, correct, and set. So you can use it first. You can use it when you're finished, and then you can also use it as the day wears on. Okay. Ooh, yes. That smells so good. I'm in love with it. I hate that when I go to close my eye, this one, I have like a rock or something in there and it is driving me crazy. Oh, every time I go to close it, I keep it open, I can't feel it. I go to close it, it's like, you have a rock in your eye. I'm gonna go in with Revlon Mink, a oldie but a goodie. And now I'm gonna get a little lip liner action happening. I'm gonna go in with Prestige, and this is actually an eyeliner. It's just a dark brown from them, in Spiced. Oh yes. I didn't want to do fake lashes today. I have a rock in my eye. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to like get in the shower and just let the water run in my eyes, run in my eyes. And I have really sensitive eyes. I don't like doing that kind of thing. What I've been doing lately is getting bottles of water, putting my eye to the hole of a fresh bottle of water and tilting my head back and rolling my eye in it and then coming down and doing it again. Because like I get stuff in my eye. I have really short eyelashes, I guess, and it just really bothers me that I can keep my eyes open. But when I close it, I can feel it, and it's been like bothering me. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with CoverGirl, and this is an ebony bronze. And with my bronzer, I like to take it and sweep it up my cheeks a little bit higher than I would a contour. So I just start like in my contour position, but I come clear across my cheek because it's supposed to look like your skin um, has been slightly darkened by the sun, and I would take it up where my natural cheek would be a little bit lighter. And plus you highlight there, so it kind of gives you that kind of extra glow. Um, Sweep it across your forehead and kind of get you that like slightly red but not too red glow, and sweep it down on my forehead. And then if you want to go in like with a really cool I have a drugstore powder that I use. Oh my god, all my drugstore powders are over here. How did I know? Hi babe. I'm gonna go on with my L'Oreal Fit Me powder. Come along the edges and turn it up. Like to sweep it through my eyelids. I still got the rock in my eye. But yeah, so this is like a drugstore beat, everyday beauty kind of situation. This side is a little bit more heavy beat. This is the healthy skin from Neutrogena, and then this is like the healthy skin kind of tint, which I love. I'm guessing this is the kind of makeup that Alicia Keys wears here on this side. This kind of thing. I have my natural edges hanging over here. I have my pressed edges over here. So yes. Get a girl that could do both. Ooh, it's a brow stylist. I'm so surprised that everything is lined up the way I lined it up. Go figure. It's like the wrong eye. Oh my god, every time I close my eyes, I can feel it. You're going down tonight, friend. This is in dark brunette. Yes, bronzer will definitely give your cheeks more definition. And to kind of just bring in the fact that, you've been in the sun, your face is getting darker, not necessarily a contour. I feel like a contour is way more precise. Bronzer is just to warm up your whole entire just being in your face and healthy glow, honey. If you notice how my face looked before the powders, it was like a nice bead, a nice foundation, but my face had no depth, no volume, honey, no three-dimensional cheeks, honey, darling. You know what I mean? Like, nobody was pressed by my other face. Now you guys are pressed. I'm just playing. I do absolutely too much. Welcome to my life. So I'm going in quickly with an LA Girl palette, and this is in Harmonize. I'm just taking the very darkest brown color, and I'm just taking it in my crease and blending it. Then going in with that little bit of a lighter color, I'm just blending it out. This brush had too much makeup on it, so I'm just gonna blend out the edges, blend it down onto my lid, and blend a little bit more. Leave it onto my lid. And then I'm gonna go in and add a quick pop right in the center of my eye, and then just blend it a tiny bit. Just for something very, very simple. Like, this is very simple. I know people are gonna be like, are you kidding me? Is that the eye look? I don't always do eye makeup, and when I do, it's very simple. I can do intricate looks for you guys, but generally on an everyday basis, like, you'll never see me with eye makeup on, like, out in the streets if we were to meet or something like that. You could take a little bit of that dark brown and smoke it out on your bottom lash line. Do a cat liner with like a navy blue or hunter green. That would be fire. Um, you know what? I would, but I have my lashes on already, and I already have so much crap in my eye that if I did something over these crispy lashes, my eyes will be such a freaking wrap right now. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. So just something like that. It's like cute, daytime, friendly, easygoing makeup, not too overly made up, etc. Though you know that I have on bronzer and concealer and highlight and foundation and color corrector, and powder. There's a lot of makeup on my face as far as products and steps go, but I didn't use too much of any one particular product. You know, that's it. Just something very simple. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this somewhat of a first impression, somewhat of a demo video. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the bottom bar. All these products will be listed below, from the makeup to my gem blender. If you're interested in pre-ordering, I recommend you do it now because they are really doing really well, and I really want to thank you guys for your support. Glow Getters stands up! All the way up and never sit down. You guys, I want to thank you so much again for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch, and hopefully you'll do the same.